I've been seeing people raising Cain about it, about the price of the price of a float. I think went from $50 to $200 or something like that. So like it went from 200 floats to 40 floats or something along those lines. Maybe I got that backwards. Maybe the price doubled for floats and they lost 150 floats this year. I can't remember the details. It's really a moot point, but people are mad about it. And somehow that conversation, because life is good. Things are going pretty good when people when the are mad about the way the Christmas parade went. Like that's what we're going to complain. That's what we got time to complain about today is the Christmas parade, which I thought was fine. I was a judge. I thought it went fine. I enjoyed myself anyway. But we were talking about Chokwe, and he's going to be running again for mayor, obviously, with all this stuff lingering over his head that he's allegedly, obviously guilty of. Not like it does not compare to Trump stuff. And how in the black community, there's this wall that comes up where it's like instantly, I'm my brother's keeper. Oh, the man's coming after the black man. I've got to defend him. Now, I'm not saying everybody does this. I've had plenty of great black callers and black listeners that are 100% on board with this dude getting the hell out of here. But there's still this overwhelming majority, it feels like, or maybe they're just a loud minority. I will say that could be an option. That could be part of it. Maybe it's a loud minority, not a loud majority. But it feels like in the black community, there's this "I'm my brother's keeper" mentality, where you're not allowed to talk down on a black man, no matter how bad of a job he's doing. You're not allowed to hold him accountable publicly, because that's holding a brother down. You're not allowed to talk down on another brother. And in the white community, we don't get down like that. If a mayor had done any of the things that Pookie had done, Chokwe, if a mayor in Jackson had done any of that stuff, man, I can't begin to explain to y'all how bad it would have been on Butch Lee if the garbage didn't get picked up for a week, much less a month. If the water got cut off because of incompetence for more than a day. First off, Bubba and Billy Bob and a couple white pookies would have shown up with their backhoes and bulldozers and shovels, mad as hell, but trying to figure out how to fix the water. They'd had some jumper cables ran from their dually inside to the generators, trying to power the plant back up. But after that, after Pookie and them, after Bubba and them fixed the problem, they would run, and I'm just saying Butch Lee because he's my mayor and I live in Brandon, so he's my example for this. You could say Jake Wyndham and Pearl or anybody else. They would have ran them out of town with pitchforks and tiki torches that night. There would have been an instantaneous recall election. They're not even legal, but they wouldn't have even been able to go to church. The little church ladies would not have let them in the door if some shenanigans unfolded in Rankin County like have in Jackson. If the mayor, could you imagine if one of these suburban Republican mayors got hung up on a boat doing stuff like that and got given $5,000 by the government to go to a strip club? Son, his house would have been burned down. We don't accept that in our communities. But y'all do. Y'all continue to do it. And then you'll defend him. And that's the problem. That's the culture problem. Is damn my brother. I ain't his keeper. I can do bad all by myself. Let's take a call real